Hello, friends and people of the internet. This is a little replay of what I like to think was a pretty fantastic moment that happened to me in World of Tanks a few weeks ago. You see, not many people like the KV-2. It's very big, very slow, not particularly well armored for Tier 6, and the gun's not that accurate. But all of those downsides are balanced by one thing. While the gun isn't very accurate, it is stupid powerful. And sometimes, when the random number generator is feeling charitable, you can do some pretty amazing things with this tank. And this is one of those cases. Sometimes it's just better to be lucky than good. Although I do like to think I'm pretty good at this game. So, when this match started, my logic was, well, it's South Coast. Nobody's gonna go on the beach. Looks like I'll have to. Thankfully, I was pleasantly surprised by 2 other tanks that came down onto the beach listening. Being high tier in a match does tend to attract followers, so maybe, I don't know, the Type 234, he had his own plans. Shame they didn't work out. Oh well. And that's the first. That's what I'm talking about. It's 0.6 accuracy on this gun, so you shouldn't expect accuracy at that range. So, I've got to count myself lucky that I got it. And here I'm expecting that Su-85 and KV-1 to just melt my face the second I come around this corner, so I'm going to hang back a bit. See if I can't wait for them to make the first move. Unfortunately, the Panzer III-4 also has plans of his own. But hey, that's a multiplayer game, right? Waiting. That is one thing that this tank is very good for, is ambushes. If you can get somebody on their side armor, especially if you're low tier, if you can get somebody on the side with this thing, and actually get a penetrating hit, somebody having 1500 health won't really matter, will it? I mean, you won't do that much damage, but you'll take half of it off. And when you're top tier, like this, there's not really a whole lot that's going to be taking half damage from your HE shells. Now KV-1 is one of those tanks. And there goes the Panzer III-4. So the only other help I've got over here is the M10 behind me. I think it's an M10. Oh yeah, atrociously bad reload speed too. I knew there was one thing I was missing.
They're knocked down.
But I think you can see a theme starting here, right? Oh jeez. The American tank destroyers, they've got turrets. It's all fine and dandy, but they don't turn very fast. And again, neither does the KV-2. But between the 2 of us, we can get one good tank. Now just keep playing cover games with this KV-1 until the Wolverine gets his attention again. And goodbye.
They're knocked down.
Now, during my little bout of tunnel vision there, I failed to notice that literally 3/4 of my team died at once. So, I think it's time to double back to the base and play a bit of more defense. Now, the Wolverine, it's an American TD, so it's fast. And the KV-2 is not. So, I'm anticipating him getting there quite a ways before me. Oh, there's some good defensive action going on at the base now. Got 2 kills between them. That's... oh dear. KV-1S. Yeah, they got a couple of KV-1Ss, so those tanks are somewhat comparable to mine. Lots of alpha damage, low reload. Although one of the KV-1Ss seems to have done something to upset the driver of that Churchill 7 because he's just team-killed him. Could be stepped in front of the shot, who knows. Wait, how'd that VK get up there? How'd he get up there? Oh, there's a road there, yeah. I remember now. The Covenanter. You see, that's what I was talking about, where sometimes you're better to be lucky than good, because I was moving in a tank with 0.6 accuracy, so statistically there's no reason why that should have hit. Churchill 7's gotten himself back to 0 with that actual enemy kill there. Good for him. But now, the 3 of us are here. Defensive action by the guys at the base have done a good job of evening things out for us. Not quite as boned as I was a minute and a half ago. And oh look, a French heavy. Nope. I think that shot was meant for me. But put a good one in that KV-1S. And he's the one with 4 kills. He should know what he's doing. So I don't think he'll be letting me get that opportunity again. Churchill 7. Gonna take advantage while I reload. 379, didn't even penetrate. Doesn't matter with this tank. Oh. That's good luck. Bounced off a shot from a KV-1S. That's not supposed to happen in this tank. Must have gotten right on the side of the turret or something and bounced off the side. And that's 2. KV-1S bounced another shot off me. He's got to be hating himself now. Oh man. If I was that KV-1S driver, I would be pissed. Like, oh look, it's a giant box with like 60 millimeters of armor on it. I should have no trouble doing damage to that. And then he bounced twice. And he takes almost as long to reload as I do. Although to my... 3? 3. This guy, it's just not this. It's just not his day. I think I'm gonna have to put him out of his misery. Yeah. How do you bounce 3 shots? Best not to dwell on it. The good news is we've got a successfully defended base. I've got 7 kills. I've got a 3001P. Just gonna sit tight on base just in case this M8A1 makes a move. Strange. I don't think he's shown up at all in the mission. I have derped like I have never derped before. Like, words can't even describe how excited I was during this match, because it was like the planets all aligned and just everything was going to go my way. It was just magical. And I was just going to roll into base, get a whole bunch of capture points, just blam this M8A1 with a single shot. It's going to be magic. That's the thing about magic, isn't it? This is a replay, so I know what's gonna happen. the hill, finally realized my gun was damaged, used a repair kit on that. And he drowned. Scumbagged himself out of existence. Little piece of shit.